right, let's get started. Let me just open this you out. Okay. Oh, it's freezing. Okay, let's get started. So have two blocks with you. You can just leave them at the top of the mat. Have them there. That's perfect. And let's get going. So sitting in Sukhasana, one foot in front of the other. And slowly closing your eyes, placing your palms facing up on both knees. Just focusing on your breath. So as you set your intentions for today's class, just focus on that breath. As you inhale, allow the belly to expand like a nice big balloon. And as you exhale, allow the navel to move towards the spine. So nice deep breathing in and out as you warm yourself up. All right, so we're working to do absolutely fabulous back bends. When I said absolutely, it's abs, so you're absolutely fabulous back bends. So the core is a symbolic center of power, and this is where you'll find strength. So by engaging the abs plus the inner thighs, we support the mula bandha, drawing energy from the pelvic floor, extending to the spine into a healthy back bend. Back bends stimulate proper functioning of the digestive system, help preserve the healthy vertebrae and the spinal discs. And this opens up the body into deep breathing. Kindly drop your chin down towards your chest. A little saying for today. BKS Iyengar says, back bends are to be felt more than expressed. The other postures can be expressed and then they are felt. But like in meditation, each person has to feel the back bend. Slowly begin to open up your eyes. Draw your eyes along the floor until your chin is parallel. Bring your palms together. Welcome to yoga. Let's slowly take our arms out to the side. Big inhale, lift up tall, big stretch. And exhale all the way down. Once again, inhale, lift. And exhale down. Okay, so we're going to take our right foot, hold at the knee, and let's do nice big circles here. So circling one way, like you're drawing a big circle. And you can hear the knee clicking, like the drums. And then slowly let's work the other way. All the way. Sure, I've got a band playing. Nice. Okay, let's stop right there. Hold on to the ankle. And let's give that foot a nice shake. Shake it out. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, then placing that right foot into the left elbow. And let's give that little knee a rock like it's a little baby. Just opening up those hips. Give those knees nice to open up. Also have a good stretch. Okay, placing down that foot, let's slowly work over to the left side. So holding onto the knee. And then nice big circles. Working one way. Very nice. Okay, let's slowly start to work the other way. Okay, grab onto that foot. Just grab off one sock. Give those feet a little bit of a shaking. Be naughty. Okay, then placing that foot into the elbow and let's rock it. Beautiful. Nice little rock. Okay, and placing down. So we're placing down now the left foot or the other foot in front where you started from. It should feel wrong. And we're going to take our right hand down, nice big stretch over, extend. Slowly turn to look up. Nice deep breath. Feel those intercostals as they extend down the body. And slowly work over to the left side, big stretch. And up we come. Okay, we're going to go into all fours. So onto your hands and knees. So hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Flattening out your back. And let's begin to inhale with a flat back, looking up with the eyes. Exhale, rounding down, looking at the navel. Inhale, looking up. And exhale all the way down. Once again, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Let's do one more for good luck. Down you go. And back to the center. Step your hands out, one hand step forward. Tuck your toes under and work into your downwards facing dog. Once you're here, just walk it out side to side. As you walk out, release your head. Turn your head side to side. And up and down. So I want you to check that you're in a correct full down dog. So work into a plank, stretch out. Remember the plank is into a nice straight line. So your buttocks is not up and you're not leaning into it. So hold the core, rotate through the shoulders, push them back and down. Hold it. And then all you do is you lift your tailbone up to the ceiling and push into the heels as much as possible. So we take my socks off. Okay. So your down dog is nice and stretched. Extend into it, stretch into it. Lengthen and push. Breathe and lengthen. Feel the stretch from the heel of the hands to the shoulders, shoulders to the tailbone, tailbone all the way down to the heels. Now look at the hands. You'll slowly walk your feet towards your hands. Bunion and bones touch, ankles slightly apart. If you can't touch the floor, your hands are onto your shins. But either way, you're leaning forward. In Uttanasana, release the head. Push the hips slightly forward. So straight legs. Hang out here for a moment. And then slowly hands into a prayer position. Roll the shoulders back, lengthen through the spine, and up we come. All the way up. Stretching up the arms. Urdhva Hasta, Tadasana. Lengthen into the hands. And slowly bring the arms all the way down. So standing in Tadasana, I'm going to work straight into some sun salutations, just to warm the body up. So I'm just slowly going to take off some layers. Sorry. So standing at the top of your mat. There we go. Top of the mat. Lift up those arms, big stretch. And we're going to swan dive all the way down. Hands to the front, big stretch. Hands to the side, inhale, lift. Stepping far back with your right leg as far as you can go. Make sure your hips are nice and low, flatten hands. Step back into your plank, stretch out. First round, we're going to drop the knees. Work into a baby chaturanga. Over the toes, lift up, Urdhva Mukha, upwards facing dog. Make sure you straighten the legs, you push the shoulders back. Tuck the toes under and work with the hips up to the ceiling. Big stretch. Look at the hands, right foot, right thumb. Steps forward, drop the hips. Stepping forward, left foot, left thumb. Head down, straighten the legs, hands into prayer. Shoulders back, lengthen, up we come. Stretching up. And slowly coming down. Hands front, hands side, inhale. Left leg far back. Stretch. Stepping back with the right. Drop the knees, coming down, over the toes, lift, open the chest, shoulders back, tuck toes, into your down dog, stretch out. Nice, look at the hands, left foot steps forward, right foot steps forward. Head down, hands to prayer, and up we come. We'll do 4 more of these with a slow movement. So really stretching and lengthening the body. Hands to the side. Let's step far back with the right. Far back with the left. You're welcome to drop your knees. Otherwise, chaturanga and you hold it over those toes. Slowly working up. Urdhva Mukha, open. Tuck your toes under. And pushing up into your down dog, stretch. Right foot steps forward. Left foot steps forward. Head down, hands to prayer. Up we go. Nice, coming down, hands front, hands side, inhale. Left foot steps far back. Right foot steps far back. Drop your knees if you need to. Down you go. Up you come. Tuck toes. Downwards facing dog. Left foot forward. Right foot forward. Pray. Up we go. 3 more to move into. Stretching forward. Hands aside. Inhale. Right. Left. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha up. Into the down dog. Stretch out. Right foot forward. Left foot forward. Pray. Up we go. Slight little back bend now. Down we come. Hands front. Hands side. Inhale. Left back. Right back. Chaturanga. Hover. Urdhva Mukha up. Into the down dog. Stretch out. Left foot forward. Right foot forward. Hands to pray. Up we go. Slight back bend. Nice. 2 more rounds. Hands front. Hands side. Inhale. Right back. Left back. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha up. Into a down dog. Right forward. Left forward. Hands to pray. Up we go. Down we go. Front and side. Inhale. Left back. Right back. Chaturanga down. Urdhva Mukha up. Into a down dog. Left foot forward. Right foot forward. Hands to pray. Up we go. Nice. 1 more round. Hands front. Hands side. Inhale. Right. Left. Chaturanga. Up we come. Into the down dog. Right forward. Left forward. Pray. Hinge from the hips. Up we come. Slight back bend. Down we go. Hands front. Hands side. Inhale. Left stepping back. Right stepping back. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha up. Into a down dog. And left forward. Right forward. Hands to prayer. Up we go. Big stretch. Well done. Let's keep going. We're going to come all the way down to the floor. Hands front. Hands side. Walk your way back into your down dog. So just stretch it out. Get yourself comfortable into your down dog. Make sure it's nice and straight. And check the length of the down dog. So work into a plank to check you got the correct lengthening. If not, work back, stretch it out. Then work into your down dog. Extend, push into the heels. Bring your feet together. You'll take your right leg up to the ceiling, hip square, onto the toes of the left. You'll bring your right knee to the left elbow. And as you do that, work into a plank, so you come right forward. Now pull up the core. So you're actually going to pull in. I'm going to hold for 3, 2, 1. And slowly release. Straight leg extend. Let's work over to the right side. So same thing, you're coming forward, plank, elbow to knee. Elbow to knee, yes, knee to elbow. Hold it, pull up the back, tighten the core. Make sure your bum is not up in the ceiling. So you got a straight leg. 3, 2, 1. Let's take it up. Stretch it out. Place down your right foot, both feet next to one another. You should have a nice long down dog. Let's lift up the left foot. Hips nice and square. Now come onto the toes of the right. Taking the left knee to the right elbow. Plank. Keep the body square. Lift up. Hold. For 3, 2, 1. Taking it up. Nice stretch. Let's work over. Left arm, left elbow. Working over. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Come out of the shoulders and let's go up. Beautiful. Place that foot down. Stretch it out. Nice stretch. So now we're going to take up that right leg. Lift it up and bend the knee. Now we're going to open up to the side. Look underneath the armpit. Big twist. Open up as much as you can. Twist the body. So you can do the same thing, but I want you to bring the right knee to the left elbow, but twist the body. So twisting around, completely round. Knee to elbow. Hold it there. For 3, 2, 1. Twist it out. And then bring that leg and twist, look underneath the armpit. Hold it there. Breathe it out. Right knee, right elbow. Bring it in. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Let's come up and let's twist. Now you have a choice. You can either stay here in this twist, or you can work around into your full wild thing. So you're going to place down the foot. You lift up and extend the arm. So work into it and stretch. Pull up the hips. The hips are nice and up. Stretch out that arm. Lengthen. Try and get the feet parallel. Knees bent. And slowly placing down. Right hand. Lift up the right leg. Place the right foot down. Let's work to the other side. Left leg up. Bend the knee. Twist over. Look underneath the armpit. Twist, twist, twist. Nice deep breaths. So from this twist, you're going to take the the left knee to the right elbow. Over you go and twist completely around. Hold it. For 3, 2, 1. Twist all the way around. Twist it round. Twist, twist, twist. The same way, we go left knee, left elbow. Hook it in. Drop your bum. Lift your core. For 3, 2, 1. Up you come. Twist it out. Either stay here or you can work all the way over. Wild thing. Lift the hips, extend over. Keep stretching. Nice deep breath. Hold it. And slowly bring that hand down. Lift up. Place both feet down into your down dog stretch out. Beautiful. From here into a plank. From plank, still holding the core. So your bum's still up. You're nice and straight. You take your right hand to the center. Roll to the side. Vishtisana, side plank. Lift up. Options here. You can
sit down so she can actually see you on the floor.
No, don't. When I collapse, I don't understand.
No, she must see what you're doing.
working back into plank.
Come here. Come, Bob.
And
Hey.
then slowly lift up if you can. All right. Lift up if you can. And down. Back into plank. Let's do one chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha up. Hold it here. Shoulders back. Nice deep breaths. Tap the toes into a down dog. Stretch out. So you're going to have your feet together. You're going to drop onto your elbows. So turn the elbows to face up. Drop onto the elbows. Make sure your arms are parallel to one another. Head is off the ground, shoulders are back. And let's walk into a little dolphin. So walk closer, walk closer. When you're as close as you can, heels pushing down, shoulders back. Let's lift our right leg up. Big stretch. Extend, lift, lift, lift. Breathe into it. There'll be a lot of disturbances. And place down that foot. Okay, let's go left leg up. Stretch. And down it comes. Walking the feet back. Come into a plank. So check the size of your plank. Your bum is not up here and you're not leaning. You're just perfectly straight. So get your straightness nice and straight. And let's go forward and back 4 times, that's all. So forward, back, 2, back, 3, back, 4, back. Now we do some twists to the side. So over to the right, twist, back, left, twist, right, back, left, back, right, that's number 3, back, left, back, this is number 4, back, left, back, beautiful, work it back into your little dolphin, stretch into your down dog, beautiful, hold it here, nice stretch, big stretch. And I want you to find a way to jump through the hands. So if you can, try and jump through into a Navasana, into a boat. Or you can just jump forward, cross legs and lift up. So you want to lift, cross, and up you come. So just attempt. Okay. Hold and breathe. Nice. Beautiful. Let's do a little bit of core exercises. I know I'm pushing you a little bit harder, but we can do it. I know you can do it. So, hands behind the head. Drop down slightly. Let's take our right knee up. Left elbow. Over to the left. Over to the right. Over to the left. Over to the right. Over to the left. Over to the right, left, Right, last one. Left. Beautiful. Bring it in, give it a nice hug. Cross at the ankles, into your down dog, stretch it out. Toes together, knees apart, have a rest. That was fantastic. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, fabulous. Okay. Slowly you're going to walk yourself to sit up. I'm going to work into our little first back bend, Ustrasana. So I'd like you to work with some blocks if you've got blocks. That's great. Preferably blocks. If you're a great back bend, you don't need blocks. The other thing, if you also don't have a great back bend, you can work with the wall. So I'm going to demonstrate both. I'll demonstrate at the wall and with blocks. So you've got everything, and then I'll work in the center of the room. So with working at the wall, I'm pushing my hips to the wall, tucking my toes under. You can have the option of having the blocks next to you. So the idea is to keep your hips and your knees parallel, directly underneath the hips. Hips are stuck on the wall, thighs on the wall, lifting up, holding everything straight against the wall, hands into the sacrum, shoulders back, and the whole time you're going to keep everything there. So I want you to feel that movement, that everything's stuck there and everything's straight. That's if you feel you need the wall, you work with the wall. All right, I'm going to work in the center of the room, but that is the drawing line that I need you at. If you find you cannot touch your heels, you have a block that's a little bit higher that you can work onto. All right, so hands onto the sacrum, shoulders back. Let's push the hips forward. Now you're making a nice straight line. Forward, roll the shoulders back, push the hips. Thighs are forward, lift the chest. Don't drop your head back, just look forward, because otherwise you're going to have this whole neck thing going on. Shoulders back, and we're going to do bit by bit. So you just take your right hand, place it onto the block or onto the top of the heel. And we just lift up the left arm. So I want you to feel the nice stretch you're getting. It makes it a little bit easier. So stretch, if you're really, really flexible, you can have that foot down and work with that stretch. Okay, it's up to you. Now into a big arm swing. So swing, and let's move over to the other leg. Keep pushing the hips forward. Just swing it. Open the chest, lift the chest like someone's got, your arms are tied underneath and you've got a rope. Somebody's pulling you up to the ceiling. And let's swap. Over, lift. Now let's work over, stretch, and over, stretch. Let's go again, 2 more. Up we go. One last one, up. Now see if you can get both hands onto the tops of your heels or the tops of the blocks. If that is easy, drop your feet down. If that is easy, try and get the hands flat onto the feet. But keep lifting the chest, pushing the hips forward. So opening up the chest and extending up. Keep breathing. If you don't breathe with back bends, you'll get a headache. Hold it. Slowly walk your hands up your back, up the sacrum, all the way up, and release. Walk, moving down forward, slowly, slowly, slowly. You can move your blocks to the top of your mat, all the way to the top of the mat. You're going to use them and just stretch out into your child's pose. Have a good stretch here. Now slowly keeping your hand to the arc, coming up onto the toes into your down dog. Stretch out. All right, feet together. Let's take that right leg up to the ceiling. You can open up wide and step forward with that right foot. Once you've stepped forward with the right foot, take your block, place it onto the baby toe side of the right foot. If you haven't got great flexibility, you can lift it up. Otherwise, flat on the floor is perfect. Up you come, Virabhadrasana 1. Okay, stretching up. Make sure the thighs parallel. Into Virabhadrasana 2, opening out to the side. So the back foot is at about 60, the front foot is at 90. Hold it and breathe. Let's straighten both legs. So this is quite a wide angled Utthita Trikonasana we've been working to. Hips are square to the front. Stretch your armpits to fingertips and extend over. Stretch over the right leg, coming down. Utilize your block. Open the shoulders. Shoulders forward, hips back, opening up. Chin along chest, look up to the ceiling. Hold and breathe. Nice deep breath here. Okay, you can stay here. More advanced if you're feeling strong. Only if you're feeling strong. Taking your right arm, stretch it out in front of you. Left arm, extend. Only if you're feeling strong. If it's not working for you, don't do it. And up you come. Both feet face forward. And let's slowly take those arms out. Clasp the hands behind the back. Make sure your arms are nice and straight with the clasp. Straighten them out. And let's move to the halfway mark. Halfway mark, straight, flat back. From here, leaving your left hand where it is, right arm's going to stretch over to the left foot. Have a good twist. Twist the body, looking up. Let's change sides. Left hand to right foot. Twist. Come back to the center. You're like an aeroplane. So arms out, like a perfect aeroplane, like you're flying. Turn out your right foot to 90. Come to the toes of your left. Turn your body around completely. Look at the back foot. Get it straight so it's now parallel with the front. Now take your left hand down onto that block on the right hand side. You can turn it up if you want to. Make sure we're going to work into Paravita Trikonasana, our twisted triangle. So you can twist the shoulders, take the top arm and look up. So the back foot should be really facing forward. You should be twisting and pulling back. Your right hip, left hip is working forward. Hold and breathe. Hold it. And slowly bringing down the right hand. Both hands coming down. If you need 2 blocks here, you work 2 blocks here. Both hands down. If you don't need the blocks, you can move them out the way. Straightening both legs. It's working to those hammies. Stretch straight legs, straight back. Hold there. Lengthen through the spine, working forward. If it's not possible, remember you can have your 2 blocks here. Okay, stretch. Slowly we're going to start to bend your right knee. We're going to work into Virabhadrasana 3. So you can choose. You can either take the arms out in front of you or behind you, whatever's easier. I'm going to do a wall there, so I'll go behind. Flexing that back foot. Making sure you're nice and straight. I should stop looking at the camera. Flex the back foot, extend. Turn that left foot towards the right heel. And hold. For 3, 2, 1. Fingers to the floor, onto your blocks if necessary, and into standing splits. Drop your head, stretch it out. Slowly we're going to start to step back into Virabhadrasana 1. Up you come. Hands to the floor. Step back plank. Chaturanga. Over the toes. Urdhva Mukha. Open up that back. And into a down dog. Stretch out. You should still be at that nice long down dog we've been working on. Okay, let's lift up down the left foot. We do the same thing to the other side. So nice stretch. Look at the hand, step forward with the left. Take your block, place it onto the left side. Up you come, Virabhadrasana 1. Sorry, I'm going to work with my back to you. Into Virabhadrasana 2. Opening up to the side. So your left foot's at 90, right foot's at 60. Stretching in armpits to fingertips and straighten both legs. Hips are squared to the front or parallel to your mat. Utthita Trikonasana, stretching over, working down. Use that block. Chin along chest. Look up to the ceiling. Hold and breathe. So again, there's that choice. You can either just stay here and come up normally, or we can expand and lift up. Left, stretch out right, hold it. And then slowly working up. Both feet face to the front. Take the arms behind, clasp them, roll the shoulders back. This time you go as far down as you can go. So stretching down, arms are lifted all the way. Taking your head to the right side, arms to the left. So twist. So my arms are to the left, my head to the right. And let's go to the other side. Head to the left, arms to the right. Twist. And back to the center. Up I come, parallel arms up like I'm flying. Turning out, left foot 90, right foot 90. Straighten legs. Taking down my right hand, baby toe side. Left arm, lift up. Both feet facing forward. Pushing back. You'll notice I'm pushing back my hip. So I push back the left hip. If I can, I look up. I work with the core. I push into the back heel with all of my balance is pushing into that back heel. Slowly bringing the hands down, both hands forward, both feet facing forward. If you need your block, you use your blocks. Lengthen. Hold and breathe. Nice. From here, we're going to go into Virabhadrasana 3. So slowly start to bend your left knee. Up you come, other arms in front or behind. Dropping down your right hip. Hold it. Flex that back foot. Hold for 3. Whoopsie. 2. And 1. Coming down, standing splits. Hold it here. 3, 2, 1. With a step back. Virabhadrasana 1. Arms up. Hands down to the floor and stepping back into plank. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha up. Into your down dog. Stretch out. And we do one of those little jumpies through. So see how you do it. You can do a little bit better this time. Grip the core, cross the legs, lift up. Nice. This time we come down, leaving the legs up, hands back, and let's go over to the right, over to the left, over to the right, over to the left, over to the right, over to the left, right, last one, left, hug the knees, beautiful, place the feet down, close your buttocks, hands down, and we're just going to lift up, clasp the hands, work onto the shoulders, nice stretch, And breathe. Beautiful. Slowly release the palms off the shoulders, coming down, knees to your chest, cross at the ankles, hold the feet, up you come, rolling into your down dog, stretch it out. Okay, toes together, knees apart, have a little moment. So have a moment now, before the fun starts. Okay, so we're going to have a little bit of fun now. I'm going to show you 3 different things that you can practice, and I'm going to give you a bit of practice time to play into it. So the 3 different things you can work into. Begin a blankie. Okay, these are the options. If you're feeling that you don't want to do much, and let's say you are menstruating or you've got a sore neck and you're thinking, I just don't want to go much further than this, you can work just into a dolphin. So you can just stretch out your arms, go onto the elbows, go into a dolphin, walk up, and do what we did a little bit earlier. And sit and do these things. Okay, that's option. That's the first option. If you think you want to have a little bit of fun, option number 2, and then you can do option 2, 3, 4, and 5, let's say. You can play with all of them. So this is the next option. You can sit and play. You're working into a down dog, and you can try and see how your jumping goes. We were trying to jump a little bit earlier. Jumping, you want to get as much as you can down, and you want to try and work the knees. Whoopsie, that was a really cut jump. The knees onto the elbows. So you want to try and work there to stop there. So that's what you're going to play with. You're going to try and get there. You can practice that up and down. Once, let's say you jump and you get your knees onto the elbows, you can try and work down. Sit here for a bit and then see if you can work into a bakasana. Stay in your bakasana a bit. Come down. Come out of the bakasana and then see if you can jump back. Okay. And then you can try it all over again. If that's not working for you and you think, okay, I'm going to do a half jump forward, or I want to practice my crow, your hands will be down, toes, knees, and you're going to see how you do here to work that. And you can either work falling back, and jumping back. Play with it. So have a little bit of fun. See where it takes you. So this is literally playtime. I'll give you a few minutes to play into it and see what you can do. Beautiful. There's all different ways of doing these things. You might find you need to skip, hop, and jump to go forward. Just go with the movement and see how it feels to go try different things. You might just want to go back up into Bakasana and try that. Nice, wonderful, beautiful cat. So just focusing on your breath. Okay, and then you can slowly work back down. So once you've done that, I want you to just all come into your down dog, stretch out. Nice. Into a plank. And let's just come down to the floor for a moment. Stretch those arms out in front of you. Have a good stretch. Let's take the arms up in front of you. Big stretch. Lift those legs up. Extend. Let's take the arms back like you're flying. Real lift. And slowly hands down, tuck toes, lift up. And let's do one little jump through as you sit down onto your buttocks. So we're going to do one more nice movement. We're going to try and work into our wheel, Durandasana. There's a couple of options here. So let's first lift up and get our backs into a little lift like the bridge. So work onto your backs. Place the feet very close by. Hands down into the floor. And then slowly tilt the pelvis. Hands clasped behind the back. Work onto the shoulders. I want you to have a good lift and good stretch here. Just stretch up. Bring your chest to your chin. Jalandhara bandha. Stretch, 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 stretch. Hold it there for a moment. So this is just like doing the camel, the Ustrasana, your camel on the back. But you just, well, exactly what you're doing, but lying on the floor. And then slowly release the palms, roll off the shoulders, and slowly come down to the floor. So we're going to try and do this a little bit more advanced. If you find you can't even go further than this, you stay where you are and you just do that again. The full pose, I'll demonstrate, and then I'll give you some options of how you can do it otherwise. So exactly the same, but you're going to place your hand by the ear, close in, make sure the elbows in, both sides. Then the first thing you do is you're going to lift the hips, lift, go onto the head, and then straighten up as much as you can. Okay, so that's where we're trying to go to. The options, if you have a wheel, you can always go and you can line to your wheel. I know there's a few people who've got wheels, so you can also just play onto the wheel, working your hands back and then lifting up from there. If you've got a chair, you can go sit onto the chair, working back. If you've got a ball, you can go lie yourself onto a ball. You can lie back on a ball and you can have a little bit of fun on the ball. And wee, and try and go up from there. If you want to go onto the wall, you're welcome to walk on the wall and walk all the way down. Okay. And then all the way up. Okay. So give it a go. Everybody's already doing everything. Beautiful. So if you've got a really great back bend and you're in a full back bend, see if you can lift one leg up. Take it a little bit further. Place it down, then lift up the other leg. If you're finding your wrists are quite sore, you can always place 2 blocks close to the wall. So you place those blocks up by the wall and you lean your hands onto those. It's a great way to get up because they're also easier. Your hands are working across there and you're going to push yourself up from that point. So your wrists aren't all the way down the floor, they're at an angle. Great option. All right. Okay. See, everyone's down. So our relief posture is going to a downwards facing dog. So let's just work into our down dog. Stretch it out. Just walk it out. Allow the back to adjust. Your back should feel amazing. You might be a little bit energetic. Just stretch out. And then slowly going to walk our feet forward, come to a seated position. Please put some warm clothes on before we do our little final stretches. So even just your socks and a jersey if you have. I'll just put my warmer socks on. Okay. And then let's lie on our backs. Bring your knees to your chest, give them a nice hug. From there, we're going to place our feet to the edges of the mat. Arms out to the side or under your head, whatever's more comfortable to you. Let's drop our knees to the right side. Right foot to left knee. Turn your head to the left. Place back down your right foot. Bring your knees up. Drop them to the left side. Left foot onto your right knee. Turn your head over to the right. Place back down your left foot. Bring your knees to your chest. Give them a hug at the shins. And let's work into a nice happy baby. So either holding the feet or behind the knees. Back is nice and flat. And then just have a little stretch. Whatever direction you feel you need to stretch, stretch it out. And let's get ready for relaxing. So make sure your right legs to the right corner, left legs to the left corner, palms are face up. If you want to put a blanket on, please do so. Just make sure that you're nice and warm.
Talk like Marlene and Dietrich, and you dance like Zizi Shaman. Your clothes are all made by Balmain, and there's diamonds and pearls in your hair, yes there are. You live in a fancy apartment off the boulevard Saint Michel, where you keep your Rolling Stone records. You're a friend of Sasha Distel, yes you are. Where do you go to, my lovely, when you're alone in your bed? Tell me the thoughts that surround you. I want to look inside your head, yes I do. We've seen all your qualifications you got from the Sorbonne, and the painting you stole from lips, they never get wet, no they don't. Where do you go to, my lovely, when you're alone in your bed? Tell me the thoughts that surround you. I want to look inside your head, yes I do. Your name is heard in high places. You know the art car. He sent you a racehorse for Christmas, and you keep it just for fun, for a laugh, for ha-ha. And they say that when you get married, it'll be to a millionaire. But they don't realize where you came from, and I wonder if they really care to give a damn. Where do you go to, my lovely, when you're alone in your bed? Tell me the thoughts that surround you. I want to look inside your head, yes I do. I remember the back street in Naples, two children begging in rags, both touched by a burning ambition to shake off their lowly brown tags, yes they try. So look into my face, Mary Claire, and remember just who you are. Then go and forget me forever, 'cause I know you'll still bear the scar deep inside, yes you do. And I know where you go to, my lovely, when you're alone in your bed. I know the thoughts that surround you, 'cause I can look inside your head, yes I can.
And slowly start to wiggle your toes. Rub your thumbs over your fingertips. Turn your head from side to side. Take your arms and stretch them over your head. Have a good yawn, have a good stretch. And slowly bring your knees to your chest. Roll over to your side with your head cradled in your arm. Dr. Steve Maraboli says, live your truth, express your love, share your enthusiasm, take action toward your dreams, walk your talk, dance and sing to your music, embrace your blessings, and make every day worth remembering. Slowly come to a seated position. May there be peace to the north, peace to the south, peace to the east, peace to the west, peace above, peace below, peace within, and peace without, and most importantly, peace with you and your family. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.